Hi there, I'm Jen, the Board Game Librarian, and thank you for joining me on this Kickstarter preview of Dungeon Drop, designed by Scott R. Smith and published by Phase Shift Game. I'd like to thank them for this preview, and I was not compensated for this video. Dungeon Drop is a game of infinite possibilities, where 2 to 4 players will drop their dungeon, collect points and gems, characters along the way, and score points at the end of the game. At the start of the game, every person is given a hero and a special ability, as well as a secret objective. In this example here, I have an Isham, I have 6 life, and I get to count 1 gem as a pillar. I'm also a ranger, and I get to scavenge. I get to count 1 cube outside the dungeon boundary as a pillar. Now I've already set up our dungeon. In an actual game, you would drop your cubes from 1.5 feet off the table to create your dungeon. Starting every round, players are going to take a designated amount of cubes depending on the player order, and they're going to drop it onto the board and add more cubes to our dungeon. You are, on your turn, attempting to make a triangle with gray cubes, also known as pillars. So for example, I have, let's see, and I'll move that away. Ooh. A possible triangle, and I'll make this a little more obvious. I have a gray cube here. I would draw a line all the way over to here, to there, to my next gray pillar, and then back. And then everything within that triangle I would take. And that would be my turn. Play would pass to the next player. They would do the same, drop a designated amount of cubes depending on player order, and they would draw their own triangle with what they have on the board. You are collecting cubes along the way. There are gold cubes, which allow you to score 1 point. There are keys, which are the orange cubes as well. You need keys to unlock chests, which are the little dice right here. You are also looking to collect the colored gems, of which there are pink, blue, and clear, in order to help you fulfill your secret objective. Goblins, you want to try to avoid those. They're minus 1 hit point at the end of the game. Trolls are minus 2 hit points, but they give you an extra score of 3. The dragon you definitely want to avoid, and that is minus 10 hit points. If you're able to do this and avoid the dragon, you do score 6 points at the end of the game. Armor, finally, allows you to discard from your already what you have in your stash 1 monster, and it allows you to ignore hit points from that monster. Play continues for 3 rounds, and at the end of 3 rounds you tally up your points, and the person with the most points at the end of the game is the winner. This is a very quick, light filler game, 10 minutes at most, and very fun. I've played this with 2 players and with 3 players, and I think at both player counts so far we've enjoyed the experience. I think it's fun, creating the triangle and really trying to see how you can fully maximize what you're going to get within your triangle. I think it's one of those great games too that you don't necessarily have to be a gamer to enjoy. You don't have to buy this for a gamer either. I think the really cute artwork helps set the tone for the game as well. And it's got a wonderful tactile feel, and who doesn't love dropping cubes from above a table onto a board? I'd like to thank Phase Shift Games for this preview copy of Dungeon Drop. It'll be launching on Kickstarter on June 4th.